Attention, Hallmark movie fans! There's a new holiday network in town, and some of your favorite Hallmark stars are on the move. But hey, at least they've been open about their reasons why. In April 2022, Hallmark staple Candace Bure announced that she was leaving the channel for Great American Media. She said in a statement, "GAC fits my brand perfectly. I'm very excited to develop heartwarming family and faith-filled programming and make the kind of stories my family and I love to watch."
We are creating Christmas memories. Thank you, God.
Her departure came a year after Hallmark CEO Bill Abbott left the network amid controversy generated when he pulled a series of commercials depicting same-sex weddings. Hallmark reinstated the ads along with a pledge to include diverse perspectives in its storytelling going forward. Bure wasn't pleased with this more inclusive approach, telling the Wall Street Journal, "Hallmark basically is a completely different network than when I started because of the change of leadership. I think that Great American Family will keep traditional marriage at the core." Bure basically told Hallmark, "It's not me, it's you." And of course, it's also everyone who believes LGBTQ+ people should be allowed to get married. Hallmark generally releases more than 40 movies per year, and Brooke Shields seemed to be there for it when she signed a 16-film deal in 2014.
Murder just became her new line of work.
How many reruns of Columbo did you watch last night, by the way?
They were Murder, She Wrote.
Somewhere along the line, things changed, and Shields ultimately starred in just 3 Hallmark films. Why would she leave with 13 films left on her contract? In her 2025 memoir, Brooke Shields is Not Allowed to Get Old, she explained, "I'd been hired, I was told, to help change the face of the network. They wanted me to be funny and bring more comedy to their offerings. But as filming progressed on each of the Flower Shop Mysteries, the franchise I was hired to headline, all the humor had evaporated." The Hallmark industrial complex just wasn't the right artistic fit for Shields, and she admitted it, saying, "It was not what the future I wanted for my career. I'm never against hard work, but I am now a believer in only saying yes to work that serves me." Score one for speaking up for what she wants. As one Hallmark fan on Reddit put it, I like seeing her, but good for her choosing what's best for her." In a June 2024 Instagram statement, Paevey announced that he would be shifting his focus away from Hallmark and the movie industry and toward his family. He was coming off of a rough year between his mum's lung cancer diagnosis, financial struggles, and a brush with identity theft. According to Paevey, though, he's in a better place since leaving showbiz. In a September 2024 Instagram post, he shared, "I get asked sometimes if I miss it, the way my life used to be. Not really, no. Hollywood paid pretty well, but it was pretty taxing on the heart, mind, and soul." Eventually, Paevey returned to the small screen, joining General Hospital in 2025. But if his social media is anything to go by, he's been more focused on his outdoor adventure and handicraft company, Fortunate Wanderer, since leaving Hallmark. In 2022, it looked like Luke Macfarlane was ready to start a new chapter of his career without Hallmark. After landing a role in the Judd Apatow-produced movie Bros, the openly gay actor explained his decision to the Los Angeles Times, saying, "Hallmark has been very good to me, but I think I've told my story for now with those folks. I mean, how many firefighters can I play?"
What are you into? One of these ripped idiots with no opinions?
No, I'd like someone who's physically very frail and won't stop talking.
There was likely plenty he wasn't saying, because Macfarlane returned to star in the 2023 film Notes of Autumn and the 2024 detective drama Crime Time Freefall. Speaking with Coffee TV and Me in 2024, Macfarlane explained what brought him back, saying, "I'm just so grateful that they also keep making it interesting for me to continue to want to work with Hallmark as their storytelling has changed. It's more inclusive." Another star who left Hallmark for Great American Family was Cameron Mathison. In November 2023, he signed a multi-year, multi-picture deal with Great American Media, telling Deadline, "It is very important to me to create well-crafted, beautiful stories. I'm grateful to collaborate with some of the best creative teams in entertainment to make heartwarming content everyone can enjoy." Rather than highlight the differences between the two networks the way Bure did, Mathison made his case to Us Weekly, saying,
"The people that are at Great American are the people that I started with at Hallmark, so it's like coming home, with Great American Family."
While Mathison is under contract to Great American Family for the moment, but he didn't shut down the possibility of a return to Hallmark.
I'd never say never.
Married actors Alexa and Carlos PenaVega have played Hallmark movie couples in films like Never Too Late to Celebrate and Love in the Limelight. It even looked like they might be starting a dynasty when their son appeared in Hallmark's 2018 film Royal Caribbean. But in April 2024, it was announced that the pair were set to star in Great American's Pure Flix' Mr. Manhattan. Yes, that Great American, which brought Pure Flix under its umbrella with the 2023 merger. But it wasn't only Mr. Manhattan. The couple had more Great American work lined up, and the announcement got fans wondering about the PenaVega's future with Hallmark. So what does Great American Family have that Hallmark doesn't for the PenaVegas? Carlos says that GAF makes him feel like Alexa will be looked after if they're working separately. He told Fox News, "That's what I love so much about Great American Family. If Alexa's not doing a movie with me, I know that whatever she's doing, whoever she's with, it's safe. And it's all going to be good. This is such a great home for us." Following her 6-year stint on One Tree Hill, actress Hilarie Burton became one of the many faces of Hallmark, starring in movies like Surprised by Love and Summer Villa. However, Burton left Hallmark after an alleged disagreement about casting. Burton shared on Twitter in December of 2019 that she was let go in January of that year, writing, "I had insisted on an LGBTQ character, an interracial couple and diverse casting. I was polite, direct, and professional. But after the execs gave their notes on the script and none of my requests were honored, I was told, take it or leave it." Burton revealed that she left the job, along with her paycheck, even though she had been looking forward to the project. After Hallmark, Burton appeared in The Walking Dead alongside her husband, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Loughlin, on the other hand, didn't cut ties with Hallmark. Rather, the network cut ties with the star after her involvement in a college admissions scandal back in 2019. Per court records, Loughlin and her husband, Massimo Giannulli, were found guilty after agreeing to pay bribes up to $500,000 to gain their 2 daughters' admission into the University of Southern California. In the wake of the scandal, NBC News reported that Hallmark fired Loughlin, who went on to serve 2 months in prison in 2020 after pleading guilty. For almost a decade, Loughlin had starred in Hallmark Network movies and TV shows. Following her stint in prison, Loughlin returned to TV in When Hope Calls, a spin-off of When Calls the Heart, which originally aired on Hallmark before moving over to GAC Family. Danica McKellar became a Hallmark regular after starring in holiday programs and films like Perfect Match and Hallmark's Countdown to Christmas. However, McKellar left the network in late 2021, telling the Wall Street Journal she decided to move over to GAC because she liked working with former Hallmark Channel CEO Bill Abbott, who launched GAC Family and GAC Living. McKellar explained, "When he was getting ready to launch this new network, I was thrilled that he reached out to me to sign a multi-picture deal as an actress and executive producer."
So I've done 16 movies for Hallmark Channel, and GAC Family is very similar to Hallmark in a lot of ways.
Trevor Donovan has played a Hallmark leading man countless times since 2017. However, Donovan left the network in late 2021 for Hallmark's rival, GAC Family, and signed a multi-picture deal. His last Hallmark movie, Nantucket Noel, premiered in December 2021. In the same month, he made his GAC Family debut in Jingle Bell Princess. Donovan had already signed on to star in Nantucket Noel when he was approached by GAC Family to shoot a Christmas movie, his agent told the Wall Street Journal. Donovan decided to sign a 2-year deal to exclusively star only in GAC films. Jen Lilley, a soap star known for her roles in General Hospital and Days of Our Lives, transformed into a Hallmark star, acting in movies like Snowkissed and USS Christmas. In late 2021, Lilley made her GAC Family debut in Royally Wrapped for Christmas. As reported by Deadline, in January 2022, Lilley signed a 2-year deal with GAC Family, which includes 4 original films. GAC Media President Bill Abbott told the outlet, "Aside from being an immensely talented and hardworking actor, Jen is a generous and kind-hearted person who is a perfect fit for GAC."